wish people would open their eyes and say, yeah, this is not a third world problem. It's a first world problem. It's happening in the United States. People need to open their eyes and see it, and then they need to say, well, I'm going to do something. You could change your life. You have to do something. You have to put it into action.
I was a resident of Free Forever back in 2017. I had been trafficked for 10 years from the ages of 15 to 25. I didn't know how to make a bed when I first got to Free Forever. And I learned that here. And in learning those little minute things, I learned who I was as a person. I learned what I would stand for, what I wouldn't stand for, and they give you the freedom and the space to do that, and they allow you to kind of come into your own. They facilitate your independence while holding your hand and giving you a safety net for a little bit. And that is the most important thing that a survivor could ever have of any trauma, just support, knowing that there's somebody there to pick them up when the pieces fall to the ground, which is bound to happen.
Free Forever exists to equip women who are trafficked to overcome their trauma and learn the skills so that they can thrive.
We have staff that's here 24/7, and so when someone needs that person to talk to outside of the counseling, but having someone, a trauma-informed, staff there who can just sit with them and talk with them, pray with them, whatever it is that they need.
Free Forever exists to impact policy so that our nation looks at victims of trafficking, sex, labor, and other with different eyes, and we don't criminalize the things that happen to them while they're being coerced by someone else. It removes impediments to their future. Free Forever exists to spread the good news that together we can make a difference and end slavery in the United States and around the world.
Anything they can to save the next life, that's what they're about. And I get to be part of that team now. I've gone from somebody who was going through it to helping the next person going through it. I'm a college graduate now. I have a place, I have a car, I'm doing things that how I look on paper should never have been able to be done. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Free Forever.
And what I've really seen at Free Forever is these women being able to take charge and change their own lives.
To go through everything that I went through, to the countless traumas and physical harms and all the other harms, why would I go through that, and why would I survive it and not use it for good? The world has enough ugliness, we don't need to add to it.
A lot of people block their ears and eyes because they don't want to hear and see, but if you open your ears and listen, I can guarantee you that every person who's alive has a call to do something about this.
Once you know, you can't go back to not knowing. You know. So help me help them. You know. So look out for this. You know. So if you see something, say something. It takes all of us. And the more that people start to realize that this is a problem, that trafficking exists and it's not just outside of our borders, the more change will start to happen. I have been given the opportunity and the blessing to turn my test into a testimony and my mess into a message, and we can only keep what we have by giving it away. I've been through the worst. Nothing else that is thrown at me, I won't be able to overcome. Nothing. I am free forever.